What's up guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and happy Artsy Fartsy Friday. Today's video is my July zodiac illustration. If you guys don't know, let me do a quick recap. The Zodiac project is a project I started at the beginning of 2018 with the goal of creating a calendar for 2019. This project will consist of 12 illustrations, one illustration for every month of the year, and each of these illustrations will feature 2 zodiacs. Because the months of the year and the zodiac signs don't perfectly line up, I decided to create this project with 2 zodiac signs for each month. That way, each month would have the 2 zodiac signs that are a part of that month, and nobody's birthday gets left out. So, I've been doing this project for a little while now, and I've been waiting for the month of July, well, since the beginning of the year. And it's finally here. Why is July so exciting? Because July is my birthday month. For those of you that attended this live stream over on Twitch, then you know I celebrated my 24th birthday on Wednesday, and I celebrated by having a live stream event over on Twitch, and it was so much fun. All the regulars were there, and it's always just a super fun, welcoming community over there, and we have a good time. So I colored this on stream. The coloring took me around 5 hours, and that's not including like sketching it, transferring it, or anything like that. At least 5 hours was how long I was streaming for. I think it was a pretty good estimate for how long this took me. I know some of you guys asked me how long it takes me to do a standard illustration. It varies drastically, and usually if I'm streaming, things can take me twice as long, but I think I was very productive this stream, and I got this done pretty quickly because 5 hours for an 11 by 14 full marker illustration with a full background seems kind of fast. I don't know. And I didn't even have coffee this day. How crazy is that? Anyway, let me talk about the zodiacs. So one of these characters you've already seen, Cancer, because she was featured in last month's illustration alongside Gemini, but the new character for this month is Leo. I've been really excited for this month in particular because Cancer and Leo are the representation of the sun and the moon in the zodiac. And I love the duality of that. I love the contrast between the sun and the moon, day and night, light and dark. I'm all about that kind of duality. And with the sun and the moon in particular, I was super excited because I already have characters based on the sun and the moon, and I've had a lot of fun sort of developing their story. For me, the sun and the moon always kind of have this forbidden connection where there's clearly a strong relationship there, but because of the nature of the sun and the moon, they can never really be together. So I have my characters, Helios and Volana, that are based on the moon and the sun. And so I kind of wanted to bring a little taste of that into this month's illustration with Cancer and Leo. So Cancer represents the moon, Leo represents the sun. Cancer is a water sign, Leo is a fire sign. So there's just so much fun symbolism here that I'm really, really into. And I'll kind of just break it down as simply as I can. Basically, I had been wanting to do a really fiery, sunset-y background for a while now, and I finally got my chance to do it. I've been practicing backgrounds like this recently. If you saw my video titled Doing Things I Suck At, I was practicing limited color palettes and practicing these sort of sunset-y scenes. So that was all sort of leading up to this. I had picked out my colors already, and I'd kind of done a thumbnail, so I knew the gradient that I wanted to do, and I really just wanted to have this big fiery sunset behind them, and then to have a little ghost of a moon, a little crescent moon that can still be seen during the daytime just above Cancer's head. So that really ties in the representation of both the sun and the moon, with the sun really being this big, powerful presence, and the moon being a little bit more subtle and in the background and a little bit more like mysterious, like, oh, what's that doing there? You know, so I had a lot of fun with the background. You guys really seemed to love the background on the stream while I was creating it. I was getting a lot of praise for my color choices and the way that I executed it, so it makes me believe that I'm doing something right and that you guys are loving this project, and I love to see that. So thank you guys for all the love and support on this project. I will say this piece was a lot of blending. Oh my gosh, if you could only see the back of this sheet of paper, it basically looks like the same illustration on both sides because the paper is so saturated with ink that it just, I mean, I'm surprised the paper even held up, honestly. Like, I typically do a lot of blending, but this is a whole other level. Anyway, you gotta do what you gotta do. No harsh lines in this household. That's my motto. I am a blending kind of gal, and blending is what I do. So, yeah, I'm not really gonna break down like the colors that I used or anything like that. If you see a little scrap piece of paper floating around, that is where I did my little thumbnail, and I wrote down my colors on there. So if you are really curious, you can pause the video and take a look at that. Yeah, but the background was definitely kind of the big moment in this illustration. Although the characters are exciting, the background is kind of really where it's at with this piece. And I've had a lot of fun with my backgrounds lately, and I think you guys have had a lot of fun seeing me create them. I still don't feel like I'm an expert or a master at backgrounds by any means, but I do feel like they are a lot of fun to experiment with, and I've been enjoying creating them for this project. So kind of continuing with this theme of duality, I really envisioned Cancer and Leo kind of having opposing personalities, and this is one aspect of my work that I really want to improve on, is capturing a personality in a pose and expression, because I don't really feel like I've been doing that justice in this project. But I have been talking a lot about the character development and how I sort of created and refined these characters. So I'll go ahead and explain that now, even though I don't really feel like I did the best job executing that in this piece. So Cancer, because I am a Cancer, I feel like I based a lot of her traits on myself. But Cancers, I feel like, are very shy, they crave security, they crave familiarity. They're a little bit more soft-spoken, harder to get to open up. And Leo's, in contrast, I wanted to create Leo's character as being a little bit more confident, a little bit more bold, and just so, like, Leo, I think lion, I think proud, I think strong. Those are the traits that I was really trying to exemplify, and especially with it being a fire sign, I really just wanted to bring elements of bold and passion into this character. And I will have another opportunity to let Leo's colors shine a little bit next month when I draw her for August's illustration, and hopefully I can bring her personality out a little bit more. I feel like Cancer's personality kind of is my go-to with characters, where they just like kind of solemn and kind of sweet and quiet. But I want to shake it up a little bit, and I want to make characters that are feisty, and characters that are mad, and characters that are, like, you know, screaming at the top of their lungs. I really want to do a better job of making these personalities shine through like I envision them in my head. So we still have a lot of zodiacs left in the year, so I still have plenty of opportunities to play around with this. But at this point, I am more than halfway done with this project. It's kind of crazy. And for those of you that attended the live stream, you kind of got to hear me talk about sort of my thoughts and my plans for this project. And it's got me thinking a little bit that there's still a lot I have to consider before this project actually comes to fruition. And this is really where I'm coming to you guys asking for advice. I have never printed a calendar before. Full disclosure, I don't really have any idea what I'm doing. All I know is that I want to make a calendar, and I'm gonna make it happen for 2019. However, if any of you have some advice on the best place to get a project like this printed, whether it be a print-on-demand service like Redbubble, or if you recommend a third-party printer that would allow me to print for cheap so I could assemble the calendars and sell them myself, please let me know your thoughts on that and what you think would be best. The thing is, if I end up printing them myself, it's going to be a much larger investment up front, and I could do something like a Kickstarter, but at the risk of the Kickstarter not being completely funded, I would still probably have to go with something like Redbubble, just because there's not really any way I could front the cost of these calendars on my own. However, I did promise you guys a calendar, and I'm gonna make that happen. So even if I do end up going with a third-party service like Redbubble, where I don't keep as much of the profit from the calendar, I am completely okay with that. What I'm asking for here is really what is ideal for you guys. Would you rather buy the calendars directly from me and have me assemble the calendars, or would you be fine with buying it from a third-party service like Redbubble, where, you know, after I format it on the site, it's sort of out of my hands and they're the ones who fulfill it? Let me know your thoughts, because while we are kind of still in the middle of the year, I do have a lot of time to sort of troubleshoot this and think about it more logistically and crunch the numbers and everything. So I'm just trying to get a grip on what to do from here in terms of actually finalizing this project. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm more than halfway done. I still have to do the whole cover, and obviously there's still a lot of work to be done to complete the remaining illustrations. But I'm so excited, and I hope you guys are excited too. Have I colored your zodiac sign yet? If I have, let me know. Comment your sign down below, and if I haven't, comment down below what you think your sign is gonna look like. That'll be very interesting. Anyway, just another quick shout out to my Twitch fam. I recently reached Twitch affiliate, and I had my first official live stream as Twitch affiliate as my birthday stream, which was so much fun. I finally got to experience a part of Twitch that I had never experienced before, because now I'm an affiliate. So it's kind of a game changer. It's really, really fun. I'm gonna start live streaming on Twitch a heck of a lot more, especially trying to get this calendar done. So yeah, if you aren't already following me over on Twitch, I highly recommend that you do, just because it is such a fun and welcoming community. And also, if you ever want the opportunity to chat with me in real time and ask me questions about my process, or just see how I do it, that is the time and place to do so. And it's also just really fun. We talk about lots of random things. We talk about my life, we talk about like books I'm reading, shows we're watching, and we kind of do just like fun question and answer and stuff. So it's really, really a good time. Everyone over there is super, super awesome. They know who they are, so I won't embarrass them by calling them out by name, but they're all super amazing and I love them. Be sure you also go check out my Instagram. I did share a post shouting out everyone who did like birthday art or tagged me in anything during the stream. So yeah, be sure to do that. I'm so excited. Just in general, everything in my life is super exciting right now. It's crazy busy. I'm moving apartments, I'm starting school again, I'm gonna be starting my internship, I have this calendar project. Things are crazy, but things are good. Things are awesome. I could not be happier. Yeah, ooh, you're getting like a really up close and personal view of like my face in a couple of these shots. I apologize. I'm not really aware of my camera when I'm recording. I kind of just like zone out and record and forget it's there half the time. So sorry, my eyelashes were like all up in your biz just then. Speaking of moving, I'm gonna have a new workspace all to myself, and I am so excited. I am so excited because it means I can stream more, I have more space, and hopefully I will have better lighting and a better filming setup. That is what I'm rooting for. Keep your fingers crossed for me. I'm so excited. Obviously I will be doing an updated workspace tour when I get everything all set up and moved in. But give me a little bit of time. July has been a really, really busy month, so if I take it easy the rest of July and August, please don't be too hard on me. I'm doing my best. But anyway, we are kind of nearing the end of the video, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave you here. If you want to get prints of this, you can buy small prints of this illustration on my store Envy shop, which is linked down below. And if you want larger prints, or you want this design on a mug or a t-shirt, you can head over to my Redbubble shop where you can find it over there. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys super, super soon. Bye!